If you have been using POE process of elimination to tackle AP Lang multiple choice questions, you haven't been doing it the best way. Today, let me show you the right way to crack AP Lang MCQ. Trust me, I've helped hundreds of non-native speakers score a 5. Hey everyone, welcome to or welcome back to CT's AP Cookies. On this channel, I cover everything you need to crack the AP Language and AP Literature exams. Today, I'm going to change how you approach the AP Lang multiple choice questions. So most guidebooks and most high school teachers are telling you to use POE, process of elimination. It's mind-boggling to me that no one is telling students to stop. For some questions, POE is actually slowing you down. Yes, you heard that right. POE wastes your time. So what is a faster way? Knowing exactly what essential knowledge is being tested. The most important document for the AP Lang exam is this thing you can download from the College Board website. It's called Course and Exam Description. In that document, College Board lists 83 pieces of essential knowledge. In my AP Lang MCQ series, I'm going to cover the most commonly tested ones to boost your scores in the most efficient way possible. Here's the key. Every MCQ on the AP Lang exam tests one specific piece of essential knowledge. And if you can identify which one is being tested, you can spot the right answer immediately. There's no need to eliminate the wrong answers. Just go straight to the correct one. That's what this MCQ series is all about. I'm going to teach you the essential knowledge, show you how to recognize it when it's being tested, and then you'll be able to spot the right answer right away. Look for the right answers instead of wasting your time eliminating the wrong ones. Today's essential knowledge, writers' perception of an audience, values, beliefs, needs, and background guide the choices they make. It sounds complicated, but the way it is tested on the exam is actually quite easy. Once you understand the concept, you'll know exactly what to look for in answer choices. So what does this essential knowledge actually mean? Let me give you a real example. Recently, Wired magazine published an article about how AI impacts STEM students. And the article says, AI seems poised to snatch up coding jobs, and there aren't any proliferation of AI classes in vibe coding. Their teachers are scrambling to keep up. When this article is translated into Japanese, an explanation for AP classes is added. 高校で提供される大学レベルのクラス。College level courses provided at high school. The reason why there is no explanation for AP classes in the English version is that American audience are familiar with the concept of AP. And the reason why Japanese translators need to add an explanation is that most Japanese have no idea what AP is. That's exactly what this essential knowledge is about. Writers constantly make choices in their writing based on the audience needs. Does the audience know technical terms, or do I need to define them? Is the audience familiar with this topic, or am I introducing something new? What information does the audience need to understand my point? Here's another quick example. Let's say I'm writing about the importance of sleep. If I'm writing this to my fellow scientists, my sentence would be like, sleep deprivation disrupts adenosine clearance and impairs synaptic plasticity, compromising memory consolidation during REM cycles. That's technical language scientists understand. But for middle schoolers, my sentence would be completely different. I would write, when you don't get enough sleep, your brain can't clean out the junk that builds up during the day, which makes it harder to remember what you learn in class. The language is much simpler, right? It's the same idea, but totally different word choices, because the audience has different levels of prior knowledge and different needs. So let me now explain how this essential knowledge is being tested on the exam. In the MCQ section, you'll see questions asking whether a writer should add, delete, or keep a certain phrase. This is kind of questions that test you on the essential knowledge I just talked about. Writers' perception of an audience, values, beliefs, needs, and background guide the choices they make. Alright, let's see this in action with an actual MCQ. The writer is considering deleting the underlying portion of sentence 4 reproduced below. Throughout the warmer months, pigeons engage in communal roosting, gathering in groups to rest, where they defecate prolifically on monuments, building facades, and sidewalks. Should the writer keep or delete the underlying text? I'm going to give you 5 seconds to spot the right answer. Okay, let's work through this together. First, what is the underlying portion doing? It's giving us a definition of communal roosting in parentheses. The writer is essentially saying, my audience may not know what communal roosting means, so I should explain it quickly. Now, here's something important about the AP Lang exam. Unless specified otherwise, the writing MCQ passages are written for a general audience, not experts, just ordinary people, the general public. Would a general audience know what communal roosting means? Probably not, because that's a technical scientific term. So the writer made a choice. The writer included a parenthetical definition to help the audience understand. So the correct answer is B. Keep it because it clarifies a term that may be unfamiliar to some readers. For this kind of question, when I'm reading through the choices, I'm not even thinking about why this choice is incorrect. I'm just thinking, this is not what I have in mind next. So I'm not just teaching you how to choose the right answer. I'm also teaching you how to find the right answer fast. Now it's your turn. Read the question and think about what the correct answer might look like. The writer is considering deleting the underlined portion of sentence 3, reproduced below, to make it more appropriate for an expert audience. Should the writer keep or delete the underlined text? I'll give you 5 seconds to anticipate the right answer. Now try and see if you can spot the right answer in 3 seconds. The question says the passage is written for an expert audience, and experts do not need explanation for common technical terms. So the correct answer is D, deleted, because experts in agriculture and ecology would already be familiar with this basic concept. Alright, so we cover how writers make choices based on their audience needs, and you saw exactly how the AP Lang exam tests these essential knowledge. In the next video, we are tackling exigence, a type of question that students often struggle with. Make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss it. Alright, if you're struggling with essays and want personalized feedback, I offer essay review services. Check the description below for more details. Thanks for watching. See you next class.